Hey guys, it's Alyssa from Planet Alyssa, and I am here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video. And once again, I've fallen far short of my $200 goal. I didn't even make it to $100, almost just shy of $100 in sales this week. This week I sold 9 different items for a total of $97, and one of those was 2 items to the same buyer, so it's 8 orders altogether. Obviously, those are pretty small sales if I only, took in $97. So a lot of bread and butter sales this week, what I call bread and butter sales. And it's stuff that I kind of sell on a regular basis that isn't worth a lot of money, but stuff that's pretty easy to list and ship. So things like playing cards and souvenir pennants and things like that. But yeah. I actually have been better, I think, this week about getting stuff listed. I got some more new stuff listed, and I'm still way behind on that, but I feel like I'm making progress, and so hopefully maybe next week sales will pick up. Who knows? But anyway, I'll show you the shop stats for this week, and then I'll show you each item and what that item sold for. And I know I say this every week, but sometimes people don't have come here and they haven't seen my video, so I'm just going to say it again. The price that you see is just the selling price of the item. It does not include any fees that the buyer paid to have the item shipped to them, and doesn't include fees I paid to purchase the item or fees I paid to Etsy, for selling the item. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you all that. So here's a quick look at this week's shop stats. Nothing too exciting going on this week. There were 2,800 or so views, pretty well evenly split between shop views and listing views. I had 149 favorites. Most of those were particular items. 135 were listing favorites, and then 14 were just shop favorites. And there were 8 orders, 9 items, but one buyer bought 2 items. So I'll show you each of the different items that sold. Oh, and below this is the graph of when sales came in. Again, as I've said in the past, because it wasn't really that big of a week, it's hard to say like what was the more popular day or anything, because it might have just been like 1 or 2 orders that came in each day. And the first 2 items that sold went to the same buyer. They were both decks of playing cards, both illustrated with pretty flower designs. This one sold for $6, and then this one sold for $8, and I think I have that right. I'm not sure because they do look so similar, but I think this one was actually in a plastic case, so in a little bit nicer condition, probably because it had been stored in that case. And then this is a miniature globe-shaped little lantern or light, like a nightlight type thing, sold for $12. I picked this up at a vintage fair. They called it kind of like a fundraiser for a local historical site. By the way, the playing cards, I don't remember where I got those. I might have gotten them both in a lot of like a bunch of playing cards that I bought at an auction a while ago, but I might have actually even got them at 2 different places. I don't remember. So I sold some more pennants this week. This one is a vintage Virginia pennant, sold for $10. It's a larger size pennant, not super old. You can see it has like that printed design, probably 1980s, maybe 1970s that it's from. And then this was a double deck of playing cards with I think that's a grouse or some sort of game bird on it, sold for $12. These 2, as you can see, are in a plastic case, and honestly, I don't remember where I picked them up. This is a vintage coffee mug. I think it did have a date on it. It was either early 90s or 1980s. Sold for $20. Spinners is the brand name on this, and it's kind of hard to tell, but the handle has like a fake ball of yarn, and it's on like a little spinning thing there. So that's the spinners, and of course it's illustrated with cute cats all tangled up in string. I picked this up at a thrift store. And the other pennant I sold this week is a mini one from Halifax in Canada. Sold for $9, and I do believe this came from an auction. And this is like a smaller, tiny size pennant. Sold these set of adorable little cards. As you can see, they're really tiny, and they're actually made of like plastic. It's printed on like these thin plastic sheets. Really cute. had this set for kind of a while. I was surprised because I thought it would sell quicker. It was hard to describe it, number one, and hard to really accurately photograph all the different cute designs. So anyway, I sold this set for $15. There's a whole bunch of cards in it, and I picked it up at a, they call it a flea market, but really like a fundraiser for my library. And finally this week sold a set of recipe cards. Here's What's Cooking, sold for $5. These were vintage current brand recipe cards. And I think I might have got these at a rummage sale, or maybe a thrift store. I don't remember. Thank you everyone for watching. That's everything that sold. And I do put out these videos every week. I am pretty good about getting those out. I know I say every week I'm going to get some more videos out, and I haven't been. But I'll try to get some more out, but I can't promise it. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Happy selling, everyone.